Swansea Oil Vic Johnson Memorial 100. Our next Mud Bog coming up is September 13th. Our next racing event, August 29th. The NASCAR Weekly Racing Divisions plus the Pro 4 Modifieds finally get a clear day to come race, we hope. Ben Williams, Paul Smith. Waiting for the green from Mike. Here they are. These guys run on street tires, not on racing tires, so it don't need a lot of motor. Just got to make the car handle. Look out, Dan, right in front of, everybody. He's got the tires heated up now. He should stick pretty well. Nowakowski on his way. Usher second, Williams third, Lawrence fourth, Smith fifth. Both of them had to check up a little bit to avoid running into Como. Somebody's got some motor problems, and it could well be Ben Williams in the 7. Somebody's popping and snapping coming off the corner. Looks like it's probably Ben. Actually, Como's starting to catch the back of the field while Nowakowski and Usher start to pull away. They'll have a 25-lapper later on tonight. Look out. Once again, the car's catching and going on the 09. Now, Chris Lawrence gets inside the popcorn engine 7. Como back up into the not-so-sticky groove. White flag out. One more to go. Chris Lawrence, Ben Williams, Paul Smith starting to charge to the front. Dan Como trying to keep it straight in the middle of turn 3 and 4. And down for the checkers, the win goes to Nowakowski, followed by Usher. Then it's going to be Chris Lawrence third, and the fourth qualifier will be Williams. Then Smith and Como. Discounts around the area and an entry to win tickets to Loudon in September. Here they come. Vincent sneaking off the corner, and he'll take the lead. Michelle a little slow on the gas that time. Richard Vincent, Craig Chaffee, David Greenslit, Paul Barnard. They'll run nose to tail down to turn 1. Chaffee trying to find a little daylight, gets down there, has to get on the binders, can't get underneath Vincent. Vincent holds the lead for 2, but you've got Greenslit, Barnard, and Chaffee putting the pressure on. Chaffee just needs to slide over a little bit. Daylight there as they come off 4. Just got to set him up for the pass. Richard Vincent, Craig Chaffee. Craig sees some room this time. Can he get it down in there underneath turn 4? With a halfway sign given. Craig Chaffee gets the room he needs and starts to make the pass off turn 2. Chaffee, Greenslit will take advantage of that hole. So will Barnard as Vincent gets shuffled to the outside. Vincent's had one victory this year. Craig Chaffee, David Greenslit, Paul Barnard running wheel to wheel with Vincent, takes an edge off turn 4 and moves into 3rd spot. Vincent 4th. 5th right now is Michelle. 1 lap left for everybody. Here's the challenge for the lead. This time it's David Greenslit getting some daylight under Craig Chaffee as they wheel off the turn for the win. Greenslit snags it at the wire and takes the win. Chaffee second, Barnard third, Vincent fourth, and then Michelle Lay. 8 laps, mini stocks, the last of our 4-cylinder qualifiers. And Louis caught napping as McKnight gets on the gas. Louis is going to try to make up some ground here. Kevin McKnight, Cameron Sontag, Louis Mayer, Julia Raymond, Matt Kimball, and Solomon Bro. McKnight staying on top. Cameron Sontag trying to line up a passing spot. Look out! Matt loops it in the turn. Looked like it was all by himself. And he's going to wait for that caution. Lap 3.
And 2 modifieds.
Here they come. Picking up the pace, not quite so much of an advantage this time for the 76. Cameron Sontag powers his Mustang up on the outside. Outside row gaining some ground. Oh, look out, the back end comes out on the 50 again. This time he chooses to stay with it. Something not working right back there. A little too much front brake, I say. Halfway coming up now. It's Cameron, Julia, Kevin, Louis, and Solomon. A lot changed here in just 1 lap. Cameron Sontag, Julia Raymond, Kevin McKnight, then Louis Mayer and Solomon Bro. Matt Kimball going to push hard to catch the back of the field before this one's over. Hard-charging youngster will make it work. 2 laps to go here. Mustang, Mercury Mustang, Honda. White flag coming up. This will end round 1 for the mini stocks. Cameron Sontag sitting on top. Checkered flag ready. Here they come off turn 4. It's going to be Cameron Sontag for the win. Julia Raymond, Kevin McKnight, Solomon Bro sneaks in on the inside to grab 4th. Louis Mayer back to 5th. And finally getting here they come. Good even start. Green flag is out. DJ gets a jump on Mikey. Mikey's had his share of motor problems in that one since moving out of the Young Guns last year. But he's fighting hard with all of them. DJ Lizelle brings the Toyota to the line to lead lap 1. Pomasco, McGoldrick, Monahan, Goffin, and Marsh. Monahan looking pretty good here. Everybody fighting hard for a spot. All of these guys have had a look at victory lane, except Mikey, or at least the podium. Mikey's had some bad luck and hasn't made it to the podium, neither has Ethan. But DJ, Eric, Joel, and Matt have. Halfway. Quite a battle going on behind your leader as Monahan and Pomasco duel it for second spot, and it looks like Monahan has been able to pull it off. Mikey McGoldrick holding on to the 4th spot. 2 laps left. Matt Goffin, who's got 2 wins so far this year. Actually, 3 wins this year. Look out, Goffin get in trouble. Mikey, hang on, Mikey! Overcorrected and rolls it into the infield with a final lap to go. Goffin's got to chase Ethan Marsh now. Goffin and McGoldrick trying to fight for a spot. McGoldrick is going to cross the line, but he'll be down a lap, and the win goes to Lazelle, Monahan, Pomasco, Goffin. And problems with the Ethan Marsh car as he got checked up and slowed down and finally gets around to finish here. Rookie Jimmy Beck, first timer in this car, Woody Pitkat, the 03X. Everybody else has got some experience here. Here they come. Lescord jumps to the front, around Beck. Curtis comes up the inside. It's going to be a little bit tight, but they make it through there okay. Lescord, Curtis, Pitkat, and Beck. Monahan slows, and he'll take it into the pits and back into the sickbed. Chris Curtis challenging Lescord for the lead on lap 2. Here they come off the corner, just barely. Woody Pitkat's right there with him. Woody not afraid to drive a race car. He'll be in the modified show later on. Dives back inside Lescord again and secures second spot. He'll get in and put a challenge on the Curtis machine. Halfway coming up, Chris Curtis, Woody Pitkat, Tyler Lescord, Scott Beck, and Jimmy Beck. '57 dropped out. '03 dropped out. Chris Curtis and Woody Pitkat have run together before at other racetracks. They know each other well. White flag is waiting. Here it is. Chris Curtis, Woody Pitkat, Tyler Lescord, then the Beck brothers. Checkered flag coming up. Chris Curtis prevails. Woody Pitkat second. Tyler Lescord third. Scott Beck fourth. And fifth to Jimmy Beck. Quick rundown of some more of our try it again, restart. Second round, Superstock qualifying, 8 laps for tonight's 25-lap main event. Here they come. Nancy and Taylor bring it to the line. Nancy gets a jump. Tyler trying to come on strong on the outside. Nancy, lap 1, will lead coming off turn 4. Leary has a little bit more of an edge on the outside and slings it into turn 2, trying to get the lead down the backstretch. Nancy holds the bottom of the racetrack. Leary up on the high groove, not quite as much banking, but he gets a good run down the front chute and takes the lead out of groove 2 and gets off the corner on top. Muni second. Stange is up to third. Joe Bates coming along for fourth if he can hold on to it. Then James Thompson and the 18 of Kenny Springer. And James seems to be slowing some. Right now it's Joe Bates trying to hang on as Dennis Stange drives underneath Nancy Muni to take over second. Leary, Stange, Muni, Bates, Thompson, and Springer. Joe Bates has the power. Can he get the car to hang on for him? Tried the inside of turn 4, didn't make it work. Nancy giving him plenty of room off of turn 2. White flag out for Tyler Leary, Dennis Stange, and Nancy Muni. Joe Bates trying to get down in there, but really coming in low in turn 4, turn 1 and 2, or 4, doesn't work. Checkered flag, the win goes to Leary, Stange, Muni, and Bates. Then Thompson and the 18 already dropped out. 8 laps of qualifying for tonight's 30-lap main. Here they come. Nathan and Eric. Nate Johnson down low. Leclerc up on the outside. Flying down the outside in the 7 is Scott McMichael. McMichael has a lot to prove, and here he comes. He was the winner last time out. Quickly into second spot. Bill Kimball trapped behind Leclerc inside of Blow. Nate Johnson, Scott McMichael, Eric Leclerc, Bill Kimball, Blow, Byrne, Hammond, and Roby. Kimball works it into third place underneath Leclerc. Up to third, McMichael running strong to chase down the 5J of Nate Johnson. Scotty working way up in the banking. Lap 6 coming up, 2 laps to go. McMichael trying to chop down a corner, keep the RPMs up on turn 2. Got it down to 2 car lengths with a lap to go. Johnson, now it's a car length. McMichael way up high. Johnson goes up to take away the groove. Coming down for the checkered flag, Scotty McMichael. Will he have room? No. Nate Johnson holds on for the win. Scott McMichael, Bill Kimball, Eric Leclerc, and Ben Byrne. Blow, Hammond, and Roby will round out the field. The win goes to Nate Johnson off the pole. Scott McMichael charges to second. Bill Kimball up to third. Fourth, Jason Barton. Kim Rivette coming down for the green. Kimmy getting a little bit of speed up on the outside. Jason stays low on the inside to hold the line. Into turn 1 they go. To the high side, it's Rivette. Jason drives it in pretty hard. Best run he's had to start with this season. Kim has it going down the front chute. Slides to the high side off of turn 2. With Gagne right on her tail. Kim Rivette will take the lead coming off of turn 4. Gagne second, Barton third. Dana Smith fourth. Carzello stuck behind the 27, not able to make up any ground. Kim Rivette's got to hold the low side, and she does. Gagne goes up high. Kim takes away the line. Here comes Carzello into fourth. Kim Rivette at the halfway point. Brett Gagne, Dana Smith, and Keith Carzello, Jason Barton, Casey Willett, and Ray Grassetti. Gagne to the outside as they come off to complete 5. Brett Gagne up on the high side of 2, pinches him off and takes the lead. Gagne in the 87, Rivette, Smith, and Carzello. Whatever happened on the 14, they fixed it during that practice session. A little loose for the 14. 1 to go. Gagne pulling away. He'll come down for the checkered flag. Brent Gagne taking the lead. The win goes to Gagne, second to Rivette, third belongs to Smith, Fourth is Carzello. Fifth, Willett. Then Barden and Grassetti.
Dennis Perry is in car number 96. Joe Doucette, the 55. John McKennedy in car number 29. Norm Wren, the 53. Todd Patnode in the 05. 12 laps of competition, your opening heat race for the Valenti Modified Racing Series. Wow, look at the move by Dennis Perry as he goes to the inside of Bakai, challenging for the third spot. Here comes John McKennedy. McKennedy right up behind Perry going into number 1. Kevin Iannarelli is your race leader in car number 27. Jeff Pearl is in second. Side-by-side race going on for the number 3 spot. McKennedy. Here comes Todd Patnode in the 05. Patnode in the 05 car to the bottom as they exit the 4th corner. Norm Wren is in the number 53 car. He is hooked up in a battle with Bakai. Shakes free car number 32. What a battle going on for the number 3 spot, 4th spot. Patnode on the bottom. Perry on the high side. Here comes Wren in car number 53. Up the front, it is still Kevin Iannarelli holding on to the lead with car number 90, Jeff Pearl in 2nd spot. So Wren crosses right up in front of car number 96, and Wren is now in the 5th spot. Here comes Patnode to the inside. Todd Patnode to the inside of the halfway mark. Iannarelli looking strong here. In car number 27, the Access Realty, iRacing.com sponsored Chevrolet. Getting a good run off turn number 2. Jeff Pearl, the Salem, Connecticut veteran, running in 2nd spot. Patnode is in 3rd. 4th spot is Norm Wren, and running 5th is John McKennedy. Dennis Perry right behind him in car number 96. Ricciardi, Joe Morissette, and Chris Bakai, car number 32. 2 laps to go at the stripe. 2 laps to go. Heat number 1, the Valenti Modified Racing Series. Here's your white flag. One more trip around the high banks of Monadnock. Perry still chasing down McKennedy in that number 29 car. And the checkered flag is going to fly now, heat number 1. And there's your winner, Kevin Iannarelli. Iannarelli taking down the win strong from his pole position start. Iannarelli out of Groton, Massachusetts. A 2-time winner here at Mad Dog in car number 25. That's Rowan Pennick. Wes Hinckley returns. The veteran in the 06 car. Chris Pasteryak, the 5 Connecticut. And Russ Hersey is in the Warren Mordenti number 88. Down the back straightaway, Holdren gets by to the inside. Look at that 3 wide going into the corner here as Sherman did not get up to speed. 1, 2, 3 off the turn. Carl Medeiros Jr., former NEMA Lights competitor with Dylan Kopech and the veteran Mike Holdridge in the number 0 car 3rd. Quickly up the 4th spot is Les Hinckley. Hinckley rolling up to the 4th position. After starting 7th on the field, Rowan Pennick follows in car number 25. Russ Hersey started down to the back and has worked his way up into the number 6 position. Car number 88. Here's your top 3. Dylan Kopech is all over Carl Medeiros Jr. Pennick's going to go to the bottom and quick off that 2nd turn. Goes to the bottom, looks for the opportunity. Down on the inside of Les Hinckley. Nothing happening there. Now Medeiros had a couple of car lengths on the back straightaway. We're going to be halfway. Ross Hersey's giving a good run on the outside of Rowan Pennick as they go hard into turn number 3. Hersey with the Monadnock experience hanging high on the outside going through the 1st and 2nd turn. Got a good burst of speed down the back straightaway. Here comes Russ Hersey on the outside. Carl Medeiros Jr. is your leader here in the second heat race for the MRS. Chan ready to show them 2 to go at the stripe. Les Hinckley looks to the inside of Holdridge. Here's the 2 to go sign from the flag stand. Field nose to tail down the front straightaway. Kopech holding on to second spot. Holdridge is third. Hinckley fourth. And fifth spot car number 88. White flag is in the air. 1 more to go. Back in sixth is Rowan Penning. Seventh, Chris Bastiak. Ready to finish it. The checkered flag. And Medeiros is pushed to the finish by Dylan Kopech in car number 66. Holdridge finished in third. Les Hinckley fourth. Fifth went to Russ Hersey in car number 88. Transmissions, Douglas Automotive Modified. And he's joined by Todd Zagerty in the Stewart Automotive Ace Express number 85. The driver out of Ridgefield, Connecticut. And here they come. Rocketing off into turn number 1, the Valenti Modified Racing Series, Kirk Alexander. Alexander's got the lead in the opening lap. Down to the bottom in that number 17 car, that is Donnie Lashua. 17-year-old Brandon Dion on the outside in car number 04. Running strong on the outside in that number 04 car, but Mike Willis Jr. moves by. Here comes Woody Pitkat. And here comes Todd Zagerty in the 85, a 2-time winner here at Monadnock Speedway. Zagerty won here in the spring of Monadnock. Boy, the Dion kid doing everything he can to stay with him. But the fast way around the bottom here. Nat Mead knows that, and he's staying down low. Dion looks to the bottom, and he tries to get down to the bottom and can't do it. Although he did hold off the number 77 car. Now here comes the number 42, Woody Pitkat. Pitkat's working over the inside of Mike Willis Jr., trying to wrestle that number 3 spot away. Gets a good run off the corner, and he moves into the third position. Here comes the halfway sign. Kirk Alexander's got the lead here, heat number 3. Comfortable margin for the driver of the number 43 car. Woody Pitkat putting pressure to Donnie Lashua. Pitkat right behind the number 17 as they work into turn number 1. Pitkat looking to set him up down low. Woody all over the racetrack out there in the back straightaway. Straightens his race car out. Zagerty's right up behind Mike Willis Jr. Down the back straightaway, Zagerty about a car length behind the number 38 on the back straightaway. 2 laps to go. Now the white flag, 1 more lap to go. Look at Pitkat. He's not giving up. He is continuing the pressure, and he comes away with the number 2 position. Pitkat by Lashua. The checkered flag in the air. Alexander wins it. Pitkat, Lashua, Willis, and Zagerty making up the top 5 in heat number 3.